Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Dead Island. So if you'll notice right now, this commentary is dubbed or it's post. It's after I've recorded it. I'm going for the drugstore mission to help out Bahir. It's called Goodnight Mr. Bahir or Goodbye, something like that. Either way, thanks to the wondering of retards building really brilliant objects, this microphone was muted for the entire hour recording I made for this next run, so I have to dub in all of it.
Go ahead.
We found 2 more vials of that fake antizin. Reckon it's boiling mad.
Yeah, I'll bet. How's Bahir?
He's stable, but if we'd gotten to him 10 minutes later, he wouldn't be. This stuff is lethal, Crane. Putting them out of business is your #1 priority.
Alright, understood.
Alright, so pretty much what's gonna happen here is you have to fight a bunch of human enemies, which are much harder than zombies. And what you want to do is craft Molotovs. I crafted a med kit on accident, but you might want to craft a med kit as well, because they're gonna hurt you. And the first guy we want to take out is this guy on the roof, because the humans won't climb up after you. At least these ones won't. And pretty much what you want to do is take out the guy on the roof first, with whatever means possible. I'm low on supplies right now, so I just beat him up. But the guys down below, I recommend using Molotovs and stuff. And the way you initiate this is by going downstairs and talking to Bento, the leader of their gang. And I'm going to do that in a second after I craft everything and fuck around with the map, apparently.
You want to ask Bento? No, hell no. He's crazier than a Molotov. That's for sure.
So let's go downstairs and talk to Bento.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Yeah, I hear you're selling antizin.
Who told you that? A little bird?
Not just the same person who told me you've been cooking up garbage and putting it in fake vials.
Garbage? My formula is 50 times better than that crap they drop in boxes. Not only does it keep you healthy, it gives you super strength, incredible speed, and laser eyes. I could burn you with one look if I wanted to.
I think he's putting meth in his
shutting you down,
antizin.
Bento.
Yeah. Yusuf said you tried to make trouble.
Yeah, well, Yusuf was right.
And you're fucking dead.
So yeah, what I like to do is come up here and kill this guy first. Usually with a Molotov, but I fucked this up right here. And I hit the wall in front of him. That was a waste. So I'm like, shit, I don't have anything left to make Molotovs. I gotta kill this guy hand to hand. The best way to do it is hit them, and you can see their swings coming from a mile away. So just back up when you see them about to hit. And they'll block your strikes too. Remember, kicking doesn't use stamina, so you can just, you know, kick the hell out of them if you want. Usually the best time to hit them is, you know, right after they just swung. Oh, and there he is, dead. Now the other guys, try to group them together and hit them with a Molotov.
Get him.
Which is what I'm trying to do here. And they'll throw stuff at you too, so keep moving. Burned him. I didn't burn Bento though, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try and group these two together. Got him. Oh, no, there's one more guy left. Just hit him with some throwing stars, fuck it. I never use these things. See, he's deflecting them. See, I was late on the dodge, but the best time to hit him is right after they swing.
This is it for you.
See? Right after they swing, it leaves them wide open for an attack.
Lena, it's Crane.
Yes.
You can tell Brecken that counterfeit lab's out of business.
Good work, Crane. That's a big relief. Are you alright?
I'm fine, but Yusuf tipped him off that I was coming.
I was afraid of that. Brecken was going to lock him up, but he'd already slipped out.
Now, if he comes back, I'm gonna have a word with him.
Not if Bahir gets to him first.
We've ranked up. You want to loot all the bodies and take all the weapons you can get. Because if they're not worth money, they're at least good for, you know, beating up a couple zombies and then selling them. There's a blueprint in here. There's also some gauze in there. But there's a blueprint in here. Right there. Some more gauze. And this will be a safe area you can stash all your stuff in. I'm just going to drop off all the weapons I want to sell later or don't want. Climbing up here to make sure I got everything. I did. And now we're gonna go over to Ghazi. I'm gonna do a Mother's Day. And wait for it. Yeah. I'm putting a waypoint on the overpass because that's where we're gonna find some police vans. And police vans have weapons, upgrades, ammo, and if you're really lucky, guns. But you won't find guns until a later level. I think around like 5 or 6, and by level I mean survivor. Your survivor level depicts, it determines what kind of guns you have access to, what kind of weapons you have access to, just, you know, everything in the store, including everything you can find even in the gamescape when you're looting things. That's what determines what kind of stuff you get is survivor. And we're also going to unlock a safe house on the way right here. This is a safe area. There will be a store here later. This will be a safe area once we do a certain mission. You can sleep there and stash your stuff and everything, but for now it's not unlocked. And there is a police van right there, but you only want to loot police vans if you know you're not going to be surrounded. Right here I got lucky and, you know, there's no zombies around. I just killed the only one there, so I can just, you know, pick the lock. I hate that right there, where it like glitches. It shows the lockpick like finished, but there's a lot of times where I've been through a lot of trucks where I'm pretty sure they're glitched. Like I've spent like 200 lockpicks trying to open a truck, even though I know where the spot is, where I know I can pick it, and it just wouldn't let me do it. It just happens sometimes. Here we're gonna get elemental throwing stars because we can unlock grenades and traps. And traps are sort of not traps, I guess, they're sort of like lure traps. You know, they have firecrackers on them, so the zombies go towards them, and then they explode with certain elemental damage, like freezing, exploding, shrapnel, stuff like that. And explaining here right now that once you get that skill in the survival tree, you can actually craft 5 lockpicks instead of 3, 2 medkits instead of 1. It just ups the amount of stuff you can get from one craft. I'm also explaining right here, the lockpick is way too sensitive for this. You know, if you feel like you're right on it and you need to move it a little bit to the right, move it a little bit to the left before you move it to the right. And then it'll compensate for the oversensitivity. You know, you move it a little bit in the opposite direction, and then you move it in the right direction a bit, and it should help you out. I got lucky here and found some ammo, which is valuable, but once you really get your hands on some guns and you get a higher level, you can just buy ammo. Like, there's no need to go looking for it. You can buy it. You know, finding guns is harder than finding ammo. But anyway, I put a waypoint there because, like I said, there's 4 police trucks very close together on the overpass, and you can just loot them. You can just, you know, loot them very quickly. They're right there. They're all right there, and it increases your chance. And right there I'm showing there's certain tunnels you can go through and certain tunnels you cannot. And the one furthest south from our position right now is a tunnel you can actually go through. You can go through it. And here I'm demonstrating that the first thing you want to do when you're looting a safe house or securing a safe house is you just want to close the door so no other zombies can get in, and then kill the ones inside and turn on the power, and you're good. And I've killed all the zombies, so all I have to do is go inside and turn on the power right there. And we have the safe house unlocked. And I'm gonna stash all the junk I don't want right now. And I leveled up agility. I'm gonna get grapple. Slide is also very good for stunning zombies and getting through small places, but mostly for stunning zombies. You can knock them over and stuff with it, but grapple is very good if you're near, like, you know, spikes or rebar or something where you can just toss them into it and instantly kill them. And you're gonna see in a later video that you can actually just coax them towards it, and if they walk into it, they just die instantly. They're a hazard to themselves. That is, you can either toss them left or right. I'm trying to display that here, but you gotta be careful, because sometimes it doesn't even show that prompt. It doesn't show it at all. You know, you have to wait till they're walking towards you for it to actually work. Yeah, And like I said, this is the tunnel that is the most south. It is in the south direction, and you can go through it. And I'm trying to get over to the overpass right here, where all the cop cars are. And here I'm gonna go on the map and, well, I guess not. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait for it. I'll get on top of this bus and explain it, I think. On top of the bus, on top of the car. Right here, look at this. Police van with 2 ambulances. I'll show it on the map right here. That's where you want to start. Here, all I found was a French hammer. French, whatever. And there's 2 ambulances. This time I think I got 4 med packs out of this. It's completely random, you know, you either get 1 or 2, that's it. But, you know, 1 is better than none. And there's another one right here. You know, these are free med packs. These are, you know, alcohol and gauze you don't need to find. You know, that's alcohol you can save for Molotovs. And you just want to climb on top of the ambulance, and your goal is to get up there. And the way you do that is just climb on top of the ambulance, get onto the warehouse right here. Don't fall in there. And just jump onto this scaffolding. There we go. Jump onto that. Jump up here. You're good. And if you got a chance to do it, just loot the trunk of any car whose trunk isn't broken. The cars with the intact trunks, you know, the trunks that aren't beaten up, those are the ones that have stuff in them. Those are the ones you can open. And here's the first police truck. Now, if you want to loot these without getting bothered, I recommend you stand on top of them and wait till all the zombies in the area aggro towards you, or come towards you, and then just, you know, burn them. I don't recommend using firecrackers because it'll attract zombies from the other side that may or may not see you already. So just, you know, do what you think's best. You know, I'm gonna use Molotovs here. I'm gonna try to draw them in. I gotta craft some first. There we go. Yeah, and just, I like to throw them in between them, because if you throw a Molotov and then stand over there, zombies that want to kill you will come towards you, even if there's fire there or not. And they'll walk right through it and die and burn. And here I'm just opening a car. These don't necessarily have any good weapons in them. I don't think I've ever found a good weapon in them, but they do have some valuable items. Like here, I found a med kit and some money. So, you know, it's not completely pointless, but you also want to loot all the bodies to find metal parts, you know, just random stuff that you need. This body right here is glitched. I can't loot it. I think it's because he fell inside a body that is unlootable, so it's sort of glitched on that part, but whatever. I'm just gonna loot here for some parts, because I know I have a lot of lock picking that's coming up, and I need metal parts for lock picks. because picking police vans is pretty difficult, and you need all the stuff you can get for it. See, it says I can loot him, but I really can't. Here, I know ahead of time, I'm like, yeah, I need this. I got lucky with this one. The lockpick point is actually very close to the center, but it's still a pain in the ass because the sensitivity is way too high. I know it's supposed to be difficult, but at some points it's just a pain in the ass. It's worth it though. I got to a point in the game where the only thing I would find in these is one-handed short swords, which are very, very good. I've been playing multiplayer a lot, and one thing people have been telling me over and over is, you're a hacker, oh, you're a hacker, you're cheating, you're doing something, because I'm one-shotting everything. It's like, no, dude, you just have to know how the game works. Just, upgrade your weapons, find the right stuff, use the right moves, and you're good. Add the right upgrades to it, just, they act as if, you haven't had games like this haven't been out for years, and like it's not all the same mechanic. You put as much work as you can into your weapons and you're gonna kick some ass. Like I said in previous videos, I'm at a point on my other character which is almost maxed out. I'm like 1 or 2 levels away from full agility, and all my other skills like power and survivor are completely maxed out, and they have been for a while. And this game just, you do good, it rewards you good. And here I just find a bunch of knives and stuff, gun ammo, which is pretty rare, but I'd much rather find a 9mm or something. Stunned that dude. And yeah, like I said, usually there's a horde of zombies guarding these things, so get on top of it. Try not to aggro all the ones around it and just kill the ones that are bothering you. That's actually a rare thing right there, where you find ammo and nothing else. Ammo itself is pretty rare, but especially at this stage in the game, but no weapons. Here's an ambulance. Pick it. Easy. 2 medkits. Here's another one, and in front of it is the 4th cop car. And like I said, man, this is the best way to find any gun. Any gun, man. Look in police vans. At least in the early stages of this game. Later on, you can buy guns like it's nothing. You can buy ammo like it's nothing, but because it is really nothing. But early in the game, this is the best way to find guns. Is just look through police vans. They're all over the place if you're looking for them. But this little overpass in the southwest district of the slums has 4 of them right there, all very close together. And it's a much larger chance of finding them. I didn't find any. I think I'm way too low of a level to really find any, but around level 6 or 7, that's when you have a much higher chance of finding them. Mostly pistols. American 9mm is the worst pistol. German 9mm is the best pistol. There's only 2 types of pistols, so. And right here you can just jump down into the trash bags. And you're good. And Ghazi's house is the one with a light in front of it.
If Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. So you better make Mama happy.
Ghazi?
Me too. We have the same name. Are you from the video store?
No, my name's Crane.
Crane? Crane rhymes with train and brain and sane and grain and rain and plane and the other kind of plane and...
Look, can I come in?
No. It's impossible. Impossible. This is my special day with Mom. It's Mother's Day, and it's the most important day of the whole world. Are you from the video store?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because you're supposed to bring my movie about me. It's called Charlie. And it's all about me. And how smart I am.
Look, Ghazi, if I bring you your movie, will you let me come in?
Sure. Then you could watch with us. It is Mother's Day. And if Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. Oh, and she also wants chocolate. Mama wants chocolate.
No, wait a minute, that's too much.
Don't argue with Ghazi. It doesn't work. That's what the drugstore people say.